Black Ops 3. What a beautiful game. I am so happy that this game was made. Yes, there was a lot of issues. There was a lot of controversy with the black market. But overall, I go off on a limb and I will defend this game saying it's a top 10 Call of Duty. But what's up, guys? It's Justyn WB here, and welcome to this new series I like to call Yap Session. Basically, I'm just gonna go unedited into it, and just talk about, games or anything. But today, we're gonna be talking about Black Ops 3. And the question I have you guys start is, how did you guys feel like when that intro played when you first booted up Call of Duty in 2015? At 2015, I was in the 7th grade going into the 8th grade. And that was easily one of the most unforgettable Christmases I had. Because I was 13 years old when this game came out. I am now 22. Okay, this game is about to be 10 years old, and this gameplay you are seeing was from last week. I just decided that I just wanted to play this game again. And yes, this is my PS4 account. I'm only like Prestige 3, level 53, Prestige 2 on this gameplay. But on my Xbox is when I experienced the life cycle of this game. Coming from the hype, coming from the leaks, coming from Ali A playing the game before he, ventured off to Fortnite, which I really didn't care about at the time. Markuro J, there was so many. FaZe Clan was like almost about to end during this time. There was just a lot I loved. It was just one of those games that you had to be there, and this was the game that I will never forget for the rest of my life. So yeah, I got this game in Christmas. I was a Christmas noob. I was on Xbox One, and me and my brother actually played split screen. It didn't take us till almost 2018 till we could play this game separately on our own consoles, which turned out to be our PS4s. This also was the game that converted me to Xbox to PlayStation, because I was an Xbox 360 kid, didn't really get a lot of Xbox Live. It was a struggle to get it, but this game came out Xbox One, had Xbox Live, was cool. And then I ran out, and then my mom randomly one day, when this game was new, she bought a PS4 for us at Costco for me and my brother to share. And this was the game that made me switch to PlayStation for the rest of my life. As of right now, this is on the PS5, which isn't any different. It's just the PS4 version of the game played on a PS5.
So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the life cycle of Call of Duty. From the leaks to the reveal trailer to the teaser trailers, all the way through the 1-year life cycle and post-launch content. So, do you guys remember the Back in Black teaser when it first came out? Just hearing like that guy talk about whatever the hell he was talking about, and just a bunch of those letters and whatever forming up, just for it to reveal the iconic Black Ops dual little gun pose that are sitting down. And then the infamous logos came up. 1, 2, and 3. It was official that April 26th, 2015, we would be getting a worldwide reveal trailer of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Before that as well, they also had a Snapchat for Black Ops 3. I don't know if you guys remember that, but the Snapchat was revealed on Black Ops 2, which is a last gen game, come to think of it. And the game before was Advanced Warfare. Dude, they were doing a whole different thing with the marketing then. April 27th, the official worldwide reveal trailer, Painted Black by the Rolling Stones, starts playing. Many aspects of underwater combat, campaign aspects, and some multiplayer aspects were revealed. And then the date popped up. November 6th, 2015. Black Ops 3 was going to be released. And at the end of the trailer, they even teased zombies. 2 seconds is all you needed for me and many more of the zombies community to be super excited at what Black Ops 3 had to offer. It would have just stopped there. On June 15th, 2015, Call of Duty would release the multiplayer reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And it just got me more hyped for the game. And the trailer was pretty nice too, showing off the specialist weapons, specialist abilities, as well as the guns, the HUD, and many more of underwater combat that I feel was not really utilized going back to it, because how many times did you really die underwater? It was pretty rare, and there wasn't a lot of areas of fight too. But stop me getting off track. The trailer was freaking awesome. You had Ruin showed off, and then freaking the Sparrow Girl killed Ruin. Each and so on and so forth. Seraph did the same thing. It was just an awesome showcase and made me even more hyped for the multiplayer. And at the end, it showed what would be Gunsmith, one of the first introductions to Call of Duty multiplayer that is never coming back. If you know, you know. Then to be the very last trailer was Call of Duty Zombies. And my oh my, this theme, the new characters, the storyline, they were putting their foot down. It was such an exciting trailer. The map was called Shadows of Evil. We had 4 new characters and a brand new storyline, which kind of had me confused at first, thinking they weren't going to finish the Ether storyline. They're going to go towards this new route. But it only happened to be on this map only, showing off the map, story, wonder weapon, special weapon, which ended up being a sword, and then Gobblegums, which gave you new abilities. Then, how could we forget the Beast ability with the Margwa boss? How were we gonna know that this was going to be one of the greatest zombie maps of all time? And this was on July 9th, 2015. We were just months away from getting our hands on this game. And then November 6th comes along. We get our hands on the game. And we get campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and extra modes that I'm not going to mention on this video. Maybe I'll do it in another video. But first off, let's start off with campaign. Campaign. Where do I even start about this mode? This mode was freaking ass cheeks, bro. It was Ice Spice mode. Freaking ass, dude. Like, it was freaking horrible. Now, let me stop rambling. Let's talk about it. Let's read the story according to Wikipedia. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 takes place in 2065, 40 years after the events of Black Ops 2.
In a world of upheaval conflicts with climate change and new technologies, a third Cold War is ongoing between two global alliances, known as the Windsor Accord and the Common Defense Pact.
How did I not know about this? I watched a whole video about this story mode, and I still don't know what's going on. In response to the drone assaults caused by the Nicaraguan narco-terrorist Raul Menendez. Okay, well, guess what? They barely mention Raul Menendez in this story, so Black Ops 2 like literally has no meaning in this story. Several countries
around the world have developed directed energy air defense systems that render conventional air forces virtually useless. As such, most of the warfare between the countries is done by covert operations fighting behind enemy lines. Military
technology has progressed to the point where robotics play a major role in combat. See, this was the most important part of the, not most important, but like, it was the most intriguing part of the campaign. Is yes, this takes 40 years after, because Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 Black Ops 1 and 2 stayed in the same like time zone kind of, which is what I really enjoyed. This one like felt so off. Like, yeah, it's a part of the same timeline, but it just doesn't feel like connected. It doesn't have like a good bond to those two games campaigns.
Like, it feels like an outcast that like nobody really even cares about. Let's continue. Where was that? And before robotic humanoid drones that cyber security starting to develop to fight the battlefield, their expectation is fear about the eventual robotic takeover in this campaign will be the virus 6115 is released in various states around the world to incorporate
Into zombies in response to the government of the world seal off. What is the government of the world? Like, what's that supposed to mean? Seal off worst affected areas of quarantine zones and the most dead killers cybernetic soldiers trained to exterminate zombies. Well, that was the nightmare mode, was actually pretty interesting. But, you know, people only played that for that 3 days and then gave up on it because it was kind of low effort with the mid story. So, yeah, that's the story, pretty much. And I don't remember what happens, nor do I want to know what happens. The characters sucked too. You had Jacob Hendricks, whoever that guy was, and the iconic Commander John Taylor. Train go boom, head ass.
They got caught with their pants down, and they took it hard. Outcome? Train go boom.
Yeah. Other than that, nobody cared about this story. Gameplay was kind of not really crazy. The robots did kind of like make an impact on the story. I guess that kind of scared me at the beginning when my arms got ripped off. I was like, holy shit, Call of Duty has limb detachment. Like, I remember when the game came out, that was a pretty big deal that this game had limb detachment. But I digress. What was pretty cool, some takeaways about this campaign mode is the base hub. Most games only had just straight up mission and gunplay, and that's it. There is no like create a class or interactive like sanctuary. So that's like a little small thing I appreciated about the campaign. Also story, yeah, I hope they don't go back to this. I don't want them to ever go back to this. Like Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign and they tried to complete with Prime Fortnite, and look how that aged. It was aged horribly. Realistic difficulty, wow. I think this is one of the first games that did it, and my god, it was hilarious. Watching Face Jeff play this shit was like peak comedy.
And instantly, as soon as I go out there, I'm fucking shot!
Like, I knew he wasn't gonna last because, you know, who in Face Clan plays campaign game modes in Call of Duty? At the time, at least. I don't watch Face Clan anymore. But realistic difficulty was so funny, dude. Like, I think in 2018 or 2019, I tried realistic with my friends, and it was probably one of the funniest like moments we've ever had on Call of Duty. So yeah, that's the only thing I appreciate it for. But if you actually try and get this thing, if you try to beat the whole mode in realistic, yeah, you're crazy, and you're a goat apparently. Not apparently, but you are a goat. So if you did it, congratulations. I'm happy for you, bro. And last but not least, before I end this campaign part, Yapson, multiplayer. Oh my god, why has no other Call of Duty game done multiplayer for a campaign? Like, it was like such a great idea going into it. Like, I was so excited that they had multiplayer for campaign, knowing I wasn't gonna play with a single person because I didn't have a friends list. I still don't. But multiplayer campaign, 4 players. It wasn't just split couch co-op anymore or 1 player, dude. You could freaking play with multiple people. And no Call of Duty game's ever done that. Still to this day, they don't do multiplayer. So this is a message for Treyarch or Call of Duty. Yeah, I have little hope for you guys, but please bring back multiplayer to campaign. It was amazing. It was fun. Like, yeah, it's solo. It's cool, you know. Like, it's not an issue. But like, if there's an option to play multiplayer, I want to play some goddamn multiplayer. Yeah, that's the campaign mode for me. I'm giving the campaign mode a 4 out of 10 because replayability was ass, story mode was ass. 4 out of 10, mid ass. Now that I got campaign out of the way because I really don't want to talk about it anymore, let us talk about the multiplayer. What a roller coaster this freaking mode was. Next up, I want to talk about the beautiful little thing we have, core of the gameplay, core of the reason why we buy this game, is the multiplayer. This was the next installment of Call of Duty after Advanced Warfare, from what I remember. And we all know how the Advanced Warfare movement was. It was, let's just say it was all over the place. It was very all over the place. It was too much. And Black Ops 3 found a way to dumb it down a little bit. And by dumbing down a little bit, they did a really good job at it. They had the jumping, the sliding, but they also added wall running and improved sliding mechanics, which is what I really liked about this game. It felt really normal. It felt really, it sucked that dolphin diving wasn't really a thing anymore, because knowing me, I was a freaking hardcore dolphin diver. Especially zombies, if you have that PhD flopper. But yeah, I liked the movement. It was cut down. They also improved the underwater mechanics, but yet again, I felt like they underutilized that mechanic, because most of the maps did not have a large underwater play. So most of the time you were just playing normally in the air or on the floor. So I feel like they did that pretty well. If there's a non-boots on the ground game I will play, it's hands down Call of Duty Black Ops 3. But man, I just miss this engine. Like, looking at Modern Warfare 2019, it's a good Call of Duty, but the issue I have is, not the issue, but like a little complaint I have is, like, it's got really tactical, and it wasn't really like, loose with the gameplay. Like, the footsteps were louder, and the whole creative class system was completely different. And it has its pros and cons, but I just miss the old, like, oh, you want a reflex, dude, just slap it on there. Or you want a long barrel and a grip or a suppressor, like, just slap it on there. There's no freaking cons or pros. Yeah, the suppressor was like, oh, less damage from far, but like, you knew that already. But it just felt so simple. And that's when I go in to bring the pick 10 system back. It was just so simple. The pick 10 system was so easy. It didn't make anything. If you wanted something overpowered, you can get it overpowered, but you're not gonna have any perks or lethals or secondaries or nothing. And obviously, you unlocked stuff by leveling up and using tokens, which is what I liked as well. 55 levels, you can prestige, you get an extra class slot, and then you get a permanent unlock token to get whatever you want, any gun, any perk, any kill streak. You can get it just by simply playing the game. It was great. It was balanced to an extent, and I enjoy it more than the current Call of Duty system with whatever it's doing. I don't know what to call it. But another innovative thing that they did was add specialists, which is been controversial ever since. Yeah, operators like Ruin, Sparrow Girl, Battery, Spectre, Firebreak, Seraph, Nomad, etc. When they first came out, I was a really big fan of it, and I still am. But I enjoyed it because it offered a different style of gameplay for a temporary amount of time, and I enjoyed it. If you're a Ripper user, a Firebreak user, or it's just those two guys. Even the scythe user, bro. I hope you have a good sleep, because I did not like you guys growing up, and I still don't. Especially Firebreak. You're an op if you play Firebreak. All right, me, I was a gravity spike guy or kinetic armor guy. Simple as that. Or vision pulse. I was a little bit of a Ripper guy too. I'm not gonna lie. Revive was crap. Psychosis was mid. Active camo was pretty good. Vision pulse did not get it enough. That's the issue. You did not get it enough. And then when it was going through its life cycle, I thought that there were going to be more operators introduced in this game. But little did you know, they only added one guy. And then the one guy, you need a token that lasts an hour to get it. Which is what I really didn't like and was kind of let down on. But looking back on it, it wasn't really an issue. They had a decent amount of operators to, work with. And I'm fine with it. Do you guys remember the pre-patch Mana War with High Caliber? Holy sh! Oh my god, that gun was so crazy, dude. Pre-patch Vesper, KN in the beta. It was a time to be alive using those guns, man. And then we got the good old black market after a couple updates, which was by far one of the worst implemented systems in Call of Duty history, I believe. It has its pros and it has its cons. Okay, the pros is nothing. There's no pros about the black market. It's a horrible concept. Gambling in a video game was a dark time. Okay, it was a dark time before Fortnite literally saved us. Like Fortnite literally saved us from gambling and somewhat of China. Yeah, TikTok. I be getting those Chinese videos, bro. Show them to Congress, and we cooked. But black market was horrible. Your chance to get a weapon was horrible. There were more black market weapons than base game weapons, which was horrible. The loot pool was horrible. Everything about it just sucked. And then when you finish a game, you only get like 2 keys, and you need 30. You need 30 crypto keys to open a damn rare supply drop, and 10 to open a comp. Who was impatient to wait? Who was impatient to have 10 crypto keys and open a common? But that's not me. That's not me. I never did that. I always waited for a rare, and I got disappointed. But I'm Prestige 3 on this account. I have probably like 200 hours, maybe a little less, because I kind of XP glitched on zombies and got Prestige Master, so I'm not really Prestige Master. I only have the AN-94, the Olympia, as base weapons, and then secondaries I have Rift E9 and the 1911. That's all I have. Nothing else. And then 3 melee weapons. But who cares about melee weapons? Nobody cares about melee weapons. They suck with the movement. It kind of gives you an advantage, but the freaking animations were slow. So yeah. Mastery camos. They really need to focus more on mastery camos, I feel like. Especially with the introductions of the shop at Modern Warfare 2019. We're not talking about the OG, okay? I still hate Call of Duty to this day for doing that. They do not need to be doing that. Like, stop. Like the camo video, there's 900 camos on Modern Warfare 3. 900. Like, what? Who's gonna get that, bro? Like, nah. But they need to focus more on mastery camos again. The gold was beautiful, the diamond was beautiful, and the first mastery camo, if you can get gold on every single gun, you get dark matter, which was beautiful. It's still beautiful to this day. It's a great camo. So yeah, that's how I feel. And then the base game maps were pretty good too. I'm not really gonna go into the DLC maps. I might do it later in the video, but man, the base game maps were so good. Aquarium, Fringe. I do not know any map names. I'm just gonna like list them probably like on the screen right now and tell you how good they are, because every time I ask me, oh, what map you playing? I don't know what map I'm playing, bro. It's the one with the barn, or the one with the freaking I can't even think right now. Oh, the one with the train. Like, I don't even know the name of that one, but that's gonna be it for the multiplayer aspect. Pick 10 system, movement, black market, mastery camos, kill streaks, wraps. The AI was so shit in this game. GI unit, wraps, wraith users, you guys suck. Alright, I don't like you guys at all. Alright, I don't like you guys. So every time I see you guys in a lobby, I quit. I don't want to see you guys. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the multiplayer. For that, I am going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I played it today, and I still have a great time. That's the Yap session for multiplayer. Let's get into my category, my niche. Zombies. All right, here's the moment I have been waiting for. It is Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. And my god, this was a life-changing experience for me. Becoming a stan of the zombies community. And finally doing Easter eggs. But let's talk about release day. So, with this game, Shadows of Evil was the only map that came out. But if you pre-ordered Season Pass, Call of Duty, side note, once again, going off track, please bring back Season Passes. I'm tired of these Battle Passes and these stores. They're just too much, man. Bring back Season Passes. I'll pay an extra $50 for guaranteed content. Okay, simple as that. Okay, now back to that. When you got the Season Pass, you got the Giant, which is a Derice remake. But Shadows of Evil, man, I did not expect greatness to come out of this map, especially with 4 new characters that no one was familiar with.
You know who I am? I'm Jackie fucking V!
The story, the setting, the build-up, the trailer. It was all great. This map gave me the most memories in public matches, for solo runs, Easter egg quest findings, secrets, opening that Pack-a-Punch, getting that shield, learning about the little broken bottle, going into every district. It was great. And the Beast. I keep forgetting what it's called, but I'll probably put it on the screen. Everything was great, especially knowing me as a 13 or 14-year-old kid. I was stressing to try to get that Pack-a-Punch for myself, and when I got it, it was the most rewarding thing I've ever done. I felt so accomplished. I felt like I was the greatest zombies player of all time. Shadows of Evil is an S-tier map. You can argue with the wall with that too. Yes, the Easter egg cutscene was a little mid. Kind of was really short, but it was building towards the storyline, and I'm okay with that. Being a nerd. So, yeah. I will never get tired of playing this map. I'm glad this game's on disc, because it'll be the easiest to find public matches, especially today. You won't see anybody playing the DLC maps often, but, Shadows of Evil is that go-to map, and I appreciate this game for being on disc. Now, we get to Gobblegums. Gobblegums were good. I like them. Regulars or Omegas, they were fun to use, even though there was shit ones. Licensed Contractor, and OP ones. Like that one. I'm just gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. And yeah, that's all I need to know. Man, this just made the game so easy. They were so busted, but they were so fun. They were so easy to get. They were so easy to save. Everything about the Gobblegums is great. Okay. I don't know what my life would be trying to do Easter eggs without these things. Okay. I will chew on these things all day. Every day, and never will. Did you know that they're coming back from Black Ops 6? A leak, allegedly. We need that. But yeah. Gobblegums, great. Liquid Divinium, kind of questionable to earn, but it was whatever. Spending 1 Liquid Divinium, getting Perkaholics, that was the thing to get. I probably have like 7. I don't know. But, close out. You'll be good. Now on to the Easter eggs. I will get into that in the DLC part of this video, but for zombies, for release, I will be giving it a We give it a 9 out of 10. It was great, and I have forever memories and cherish this map. So yeah, now let's get on to the DLC portion of this video. Bye bye. And finally, to close this video out, well, maybe not close the video out, we have the good old DLCs. And as my little 13-year-old brain was at the time, I was expecting a lot from this DLC. Knowing that we only had 2 zombie maps, we're going to guarantee get another 4. I need this game to cook with zombies and multiplayer. I wanted some justified remakes, knowing that it wasn't boots on the ground, so I wanted them to be fixed to Black Ops 3 standard. And the first pack, February 2nd on Xbox, March 3rd February 2nd on PS4, and March 3rd on Xbox. Do you guys remember that we had to wait for a month, a whole nother month, just for the non-exclusive console to get the DLC? Bro, that sucked balls. Looking back at it, it sucked balls. But Awakening released with Skyjack to Hijacked remake from the favorite Black Ops 2 map, Rise. A new map that kind of was like a Winter Factory splash. Honestly, one of the cooler maps, knowing that it had a lot of color and beautiful water. It just was a nice little water theme park map. And then we had Gauntlet, which was honestly a forgettable map. The only memorable thing was this thing had 3 different themes, which was like a little thing, but made me appreciate the small things. And then we had my favorite map coming from Black Ops 3, Horizon Jack. Oh, what a great map, man. This thing is so amazing, dude. I'll never get tired of playing this. Just playing in public matches, doing the Easter egg quests, getting the bows. I'm a firebow guy, bro. Comment down below what type of bow were you and why. The reason why I was firebow is because lightning bow is too popular. Okay, I didn't want to be fighting for that rematch. Wolf bow's too easy. Want to let somebody else try it. Void bow, weak as balls. So that left me with the firebow, and it was fun to upgrade too. You know, it took some practice to hit those shots. I did a lot of solo sessions. Trying to learn how to get those jumping steps with the pad, and you had to shoot midair. So satisfying to learn how to do it. But yeah, that is Horizon Jack. The Easter egg boss was cool. Gravity spikes were cool. Panzer coming back, awesome. Easter egg pretty easy. It was kind of easy to do. The boss, fun. Lightning bow OP. Pre-patch, super broken. Around 100s were so easy with that thing. Looking back at it, I watched live streams. Dude, so easy to use. And that Easter egg cutscene, dude. It made me think Richtofen was an op. I was freaking gonna turn my back on Richtofen, bro. I was gonna shoot that boy in the head if I had an option to. But, it didn't happen. And then, that was it for Horizon Jack. Next up was Eclipse. Eclipse was, in my opinion, one of the weaker DLC droppings. DLC 2 had the map Spire, Knockout, Rift, and Verge. I do not recognize from the images if these were remakes or not, but I just did not like any of these maps. Spire was like real metropolitan. Knockout had beautiful design with the cherry blossoms, and then with the spike trap in the middle, that was pretty cool. Rift, I don't really remember, and then Verge, I really don't remember. But the highlight of this was Zetsubo no Shima. Yes, I know it's the weakest one, but I still enjoy it. And man, I wasted so many hours just trying to learn how to play this map. Learn the routes of the map, We learned how to get the gas mask shield pack-a-punch, and skulls. Just to get all of that was like such a task. Which, looking back at it, it's freaking sucked. And then the KT4 upgrade, the KT4 and the upgrade was like, there was so much buildables on this map. It was like kind of ridiculous, but you know, it's Black Ops 3, man. I enjoyed every map, and you know, this may be the weakest one, but you know, it's one that I enjoy. Is it like one of the best of all time? Definitely not, but it's one that I enjoy. And I'll probably, you know, I'd put it in C tier probably like everybody else would. But, you know, I still enjoy it, and I will defend this map if someone talks shit about it. And this released in April 19th, 2016 and May 19th for Xbox and PC people. So, yeah, that's Eclipse. Next up is Descent. This map, this one was pretty good. You had Empire, Rumble. That map was freaking cool. It was like a real, like, it kind of reminded me of like a real dirt bike theme map. And I haven't played it in a while. Cryogen Empire, which is like a Roman Empire theme. Cryogen's real frozen layer themed. I don't really remember that one. And then Berserk was the most memorable one for me because it was like Viking themed. And it was, I liked it, but the map's not really memorable. Don't really play it that much. So that's how I feel about the maps. But the hardest Easter egg imaginable and the hardest map on Black Ops 3 was Gorod Krovi. Man, oh man, this map was so annoying on launch. It was so hard to play. So hard to learn. It was just so hard, man. Pause. But the challenge with the Easter egg, that bomb step gave me the most anxiety I have ever experienced in my life. And I mean that. I failed it one time, and 3 of my teammates got downed, and I was scared shitless that we had to start over. But I had, you know, got Phoenix up, picked the boys up. It scared me shitless. But other than that, the story was, you know, was knowing it was about to conclude. We're about to kill Nikolai. He was in that mech suit. Oh my god, that boss fight was freaking scary. Especially with that music. It was fire. This map is S tier as well. You can argue with the wall. This map was S tier, and I mean it. So with Gorod Krovi, that's coming with the end of Descent, and then we got Salvation, which was by far the most memorable one. In my opinion, I think it had the best multiplayer map packs with Citadel. It's like a castle themed one. Had a lot of. It really utilized the water and the high ground, which is what I liked. Micro, most memorable one. You're literally on a picnic table and you're a midget. That's the most memorable one. Had Outlaw, which I'm pretty sure was a Black Ops 2 remake of a map that I don't remember because I do not know map names. And then Rupture, which was a World at War remake of a map. This map sucks. The only reason why, 2 words. It's too big. I said 3 words, but 2 words too big. And then the grand finale, everybody was looking up for, literally was the freaking face of DLC 4, Salvation. We got all the souls. Final stage. We're right here. Gonna get it done. Looking back at it, this map was so mid. Okay, this map was so mid. The Easter egg steps, lackluster. Story was great. The nostalgia was great. Everyone in the Zarways community was jizzing their pants. Not me though, okay? But I was excited, you know. And then finding the Easter egg, you guys remember that the Easter egg took a whole week to find? I was a freaking freshman in high school, looking it up every morning, looking at live stream to see if this Easter egg was found. nobody found it because the steps are ridiculous. And then it was OP too. You could get gravity spikes. You could get the Shadows Wonder Weapon and the Thunder Gun. Nah. Nah. This was broken. But other than that, the story ended. I felt like a king when I finished this. I felt like a king. I was like, dude, what do I get for completing all this? All the Easter eggs. I felt like the shit because I was the guy. I was the guy looking up the videos where my teammates were like, oh yeah, train the zombies. I was like, nah, I got this. I'm the leader. I was the group leader of this, okay? I was on my stuff. So we got the Easter egg done. Fun fact, it actually glitched on our second run. We did this in 3 runs. Our second run, the ball glitched in the boss fight. So yeah. Not the boss fight, but like, I remember we had to go into the boss fight before. And you, you had to go back in the map and then do something else. And then, like, throw the I don't know what it's called. Shadow ball? Summoning key. Yeah, they throw summoning key, like, special places, like pop-up toys and stuff. And then you got to the fight. Yeah, it glitched for us. But we took some pictures. Have it on my PS4. Just gotta, find it. But, yeah. It was cool. And that was it for the 4 DLCs. Until Jason Blundell one day joined on JC Backfire stream to take that mother truckin' sweater jacket off. And what was it? Zombies Chronicles DLC 5. My oh my. This is actually where I jizzed my pants. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. I busted getting to play all these remastered maps on next gen. You can still do it today. Makes it even better because you can play it on PS5. It's crazy. It's still crazy. I still can't believe it to this day that we still have this. And they even made it free for a little bit for PlayStation owners at the beginning of the PS5 launch. It was crazy, dude. The only bummer coming from my spoiled ass is no PhD flopper and no original weapons. Even though some weapons returned, but they were just the black market weapons. Shitty black market weapons. But let's list the maps. Nocturne Dawn Vrucht. Shinonuma. I apologize. Kino der Toten. Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon. And the goated map itself, Origins. This is still fun to play. Regardless. Some are better than others. Some remasters are better than others. Some are not. But overall, they would provide the same experience. They didn't change anything with it. They just added gobblegums. Like with Noct, they added gobblegums and perk and the Wonder Viz. Totally fine with that. We could go over a little higher rounds on it. But yeah, dude. This is kind of what solidified Black Ops 3 as being one of the greatest games, Call of Duty games, to ever come out, in my opinion. So, in summary, I'm gonna do a summary right now. I'm gonna end the video. In summary, from the leaks to the trailers, to the teasers, to the hype, to the build-up, to the community, to launch day, finding out bugs and glitches, finding out what's broken, what's not broken, the black market, the DLC releases, every build-up to the DLC, every drop to the DLC, every new blackout market update was balls, but it was part of the game. Had to happen. Scumbags needed to get their money. To the YouTube videos, Zombies Community, Mr. T Lexify, Mr. Dollar JD, Noah J456, Merc Music, Ali A, Face Clan. This game, just the community around it, the build-ups, I keep repeating myself, but just the overall enjoyment of being that teenager in 2016, 2015, 2017, knowing that greatness was in front of me. And it would be something that I will never forget for the rest of my life. and it will be something that I'm happy to be a part of the community, a part of the life cycle, a part of Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Just come on so we can start the ritual, god damn it! See, y'all on bullshit.
Yo, follow me.
Alright, Jacob.
No, we
Me
need
and
to
you can
start
do
the
this.
fucking ritual.
Alright, come on, let's go up here. Come on.
God damn.
Okay, whatever you do, don't kill zombie. Don't kill that zombie, okay?
Yeah,
Don't
We gotta fucking do
don't
it.
kill it. Don't kill it. Don't
Just
kill
why
it.
you-
Oh no!
God.
Boy.